Welcome to Black and Gold Today, brought to you by Cadillac of New Orleans. I'm Rachel Whittaker. The Saints' work at the Greenbrier is done after 3 weeks. And joining me now is Saints beat writer Katherine Terrell. Well, Katherine, y'all ready to get back to New Orleans?
Well, I talked to some of the players today, and they're certainly ready to go home. So I am too. I'm looking forward to being back tomorrow night.
Right, and then game day on Saturday. And speaking of the Saints and Patriots, both of them said their joint practices helped bring better focus and concentration, though Saints like Akeem Hicks left early. So what was your biggest takeaway from the week? Any of the injuries or what?
I just think it was so obvious how many injuries the Saints have. Their entire secondary was gone, essentially. So they're playing a depleted second-string secondary against Tom Brady, who, of course, carved them up. One of his drives, he threw 5 touchdown passes, and I think only had maybe 2 incomplete passes. It was ridiculous. So it definitely shows you just how important it is to stay healthy for these teams as they, get through training camp and go into the regular season.
Absolutely. And now the Saints get to sleep in their own beds for the last week of camp. But they'll have to adjust to that rude August heat after enjoying the climate of West Virginia. So how much is the team looking forward to that?
I don't think much. It's definitely going to be hard. They've been used to practicing in 70, 80-degree weather, and now they've got to go back to practicing in 90 or 100-degree weather, especially when you're at the end of camp and you're already tired and hurting. So it's going to be tough, and I wouldn't be surprised if these coaches have to get after them next week to kind of get through practice. It'll be interesting to see how they handle it.
Right. I know Sean said that they would have to take more breaks naturally in the heat. And now here's Coach Bill Belichick on facing the Saints.
There's no better scouting report for the team that we're playing than to be out here on the practice field with them. So that part of it will be good too. So be able to get the experience of transferring preparation and practice reps to game opportunities and game execution. So all in all, this week we expect it to be good. It has been.
We'll be right back, Katherine, to talk more about that secondary.
What's one of the nicest things that comes with your new Cadillac from Cadillac of New Orleans? 0% interest.
Get 0% interest on all new Cadillacs, now at Cadillac of New Orleans. New owners, new attitude, on Lime Street in Rye in Metairie.
Welcome back. Well, Katherine, Sean Payton mentioned specifically Stanley Jean-Baptiste and Damian Swann as 2 guys in the secondary who have had extended time due to starters' injuries. As he mentioned that those 2 have really kind of taken advantage of it. I'd put Vinny Sunseri in that group as well. What do you think?
Well, I think Sunseri has quietly had a good camp. He had a couple interceptions early, and I think that he definitely looked good. Damian Swann is someone who's kind of jumped out early and gotten the attention of the coaches. I would think, and obviously because Williams has been healthy, has not been healthy, that he's ahead of P.J. Williams right now. And then, of course, Stanley Jean-Baptiste has really had a much better camp than he had last year, which is to be expected. You want to see that growth. I think that he went from somebody we weren't sure was going to make the roster at the beginning of the summer to somebody that is, and maybe has some potential, and we can actually see something start to build there.
Right, exactly. Now he's getting that chance and kind of taking advantage of it. And Damian Swann too had that nice interception against Baltimore, so we'll see if he can build on that. So Saints coming back on Friday and get back to the Superdome on Saturday. I know fans will be excited about that. And Katherine, safe travels home.
Thanks, Rachel.
And don't forget, everyone, to follow me on Twitter at RachelW504. And I'll see you again on Friday.